At last the work of generations is complete. The great error is corrected. The day of victory is at hand. The day of revenge. The day of the Sith.
Warning, this video will contain spoilers for the Rise of Skywalker, so if you haven't seen it, go see it now. And then come back and watch this. Darth Sidious, also known as Sheev Palpatine, the Dark Lord of the Sith, former Chancellor of the Republic, and Emperor of the Galactic Empire. Everyone knows him, but not everyone knows his family. His parents, his siblings, his children. Today, that is what we will discover, so sit back, relax, and grab a mug of tea. Welcome to Star Wars Timelines. In canon, Palpatine had at least one relationship which resulted in one son. Palpatine's parents are unknown, however his son has been recently discovered. In the Rise of Skywalker, Palpatine's unnamed son was married to an unnamed human girl, and in 15 ABY, 11 years after the Battle of Endor and Palpatine's supposed death, they gave birth to a daughter who they named Rey. At least 5 years later, a hiding Palpatine ordered Ochi to find Rey and bring her to him on Exegol. Palpatine's son and his mother hid Rey on Jakku but was captured by Ochi. Ochi attempted to force Rey's parents to reveal Rey's location, but they refused. Palpatine then ordered Ochi to kill them. Rey was unaware that she was related to Palpatine at all, but that changed in 35 ABY when Kylo Ren revealed Rey's heritage during a showdown in the wreckage of the second Death Star. Rey then travelled to Exegol where she had a showdown with her grandfather and defeated him once and for all. Some people have often considered Anakin to also be the son of Palpatine, as it is rumoured that Palpatine used the Force to create Anakin. However, this isn't official and is just speculation. Before we continue, if you like the videos like this and want to see more, please don't forget to like the video, turn on notifications and subscribe. This all allows me to keep making videos like this. I really do appreciate it. Now then, onwards! In Legends, Palpatine's family has been explored much deeper, revealing his great-grandfather, his romantic partner, his mother, his father, his brothers, his sisters, his children, and his grandchildren. His great-grandfather died in 135 BBY, over a century before the Battle of Yavin. Palpatine's great-grandfather discovered that a Gungan war in Naboo had been manipulated by houses Tapalo and Varuna. He challenged Bon Tapalo's father to a duel of honour but died to his injuries at the hands of Tapalo. Palpatine's mother was, according to Palpatine, a weak-willed woman, often acting as a servant to Palpatine's father. In 65 BBY, she, alongside Palpatine's father and younger children, was strangled to death by way of the Force to death by Palpatine on the family spaceship. Palpatine's father was born on Naboo and was named Kosinga Palpatine. He was born into the ancient House of Palpatine, which was one of the royal houses on Naboo. His relationship with his family was uneasy. His wife and his younger children were extremely subservient to him and obeyed his every word. However, his eldest son, Sheev Palpatine, was far from under his control. He was rebellious and often proved to be a thorn in the Palpatine name. His father often spent hundreds of credits to protect the house from scandal that Palpatine caused on several occasions. Kosinga attempted to bribe Palpatine with a prototype patrol-grade flash landspeeder. Palpatine accepted this due to his passion for flying. However, this did not ease the relationship between him and his father, especially after Palpatine accidentally killed 2 pedestrians. In fact, after that, Kosinga refused to fly with Palpatine ever again. In 65 BBY, Kosinga was a part of a group that opposed Naboo's entrance into the Galactic Republic. Kosinga fought against Bon Tapalo, who was the leading figure in favour of Naboo joining the Republic. However, it was rumoured Kosinga was only in favour of opposing Tapalo for personal reasons towards the Tapalo household, and that Kosinga was also having an affair with the sister of Tapalo's rival. To spy his father, Palpatine took a pro-unification stance regarding Naboo and the Republic. He secretly supplied valuable information to Tapalo's campaign. This act gained the attention of the current Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Plagueis, who disguised himself as Magister Higo Damask. Palpatine and Damask formed a friendship which Kosinga disapproved of. When he confronted Palpatine about it on the family ship with his wife and younger children, Kosinga revealed that he had a murderous hatred towards Palpatine, as Palpatine had been born mature, which meant he outranked his father in every way. Consumed by rage and repressed feelings, Palpatine used the Force to smash his father's skull against the ship's bulkhead and then slaughtered everyone else on board, including his mother and his siblings. Darth Plagueis hid the truth behind, disguising it as an accident, and he then claimed Palpatine as his Sith apprentice and named him Darth Sidious. In regards to Palpatine's siblings, his relationship with all of them was cold. They all considered him to be an interloper, and he considered them to be servants of Palpatine's father. He held them all in contempt but harboured no real hatred towards any of them. Plagueis often had Palpatine relive the moment he murdered his siblings as part of his training to the dark side. Just before Palpatine became Chancellor, he made certain to obscure his own origins in order to prevent anyone else from learning about his past, particularly his association with Higo Damask, aka Darth Plagueis, and Bon Tapalo. This was to prevent anyone else from tracing a connection between Palpatine, his public persona, and Darth Sidious, his Sith persona. By the end of his final term, no family record of Palpatine existed. House Palpatine was therefore lost without a trace as a result of his actions. Palpatine had one rumoured relationship with his advisor, Sly Moore. She became his advisor after Palpatine became Chancellor in 32 BBY. She served Palpatine during the Clone Wars and was present when Palpatine reformed the Republic into the Galactic Empire. She was appointed as the first member of Palpatine's Imperial Ruling Council. At this time, rumours began to spread that Moore and Palpatine were in a relationship, and many referred to her as Queen of the Empire. Sometime after 11 BBY, Moore came into possession of Force-sensitive DNA. Though it was never confirmed, it was thought that the DNA belonged to Palpatine himself. Moore abruptly retired from the Imperial Corps and retired to a planet in the Ghost Nebula, where she impregnated herself with the Force-sensitive DNA and gave birth to Triclops, a three-eyed mutant who was labelled the true son of Palpatine. Sly Moore did die in childbirth, however Triclops was then taken away by one of the Emperor's hands, Sarkef Quest. Palpatine took Triclops and entrusted his education to the Prophets of the Dark Side, an ancient Sith cult. He was trained to be a member of the Emperor's Eye, a group of dark side adepts loyal to Palpatine. However, Triclops became a disappointment and Palpatine regarded him as a personal failure. Triclops became a pacifist who believed in disarmament instead of war. Palpatine also sensed that Triclops could grow more powerful than him in the Force. Rather than killing him, he sent Triclops to the spice mines of Kessel. In 7 BBY, Triclops fell in love with Kenda Lena while he was imprisoned in the Kessel Mines Asylum. Kenda Lena was a grey-eyed Jedi princess who had been forced to pledge herself to the Empire and was assigned to work in the asylum. The two produced a boy who they named Ken, and was Palpatine's grandson. When the Emperor found out about the relationship, he had Kenda Lena killed. Ken, however, was taken to the lost city of the Jedi on Yavin 4, where he remained in hiding for 12 years. However, Triclops was unable to escape and remained in the Emperor's grip, regularly tortured by Palpatine for what had happened. When Palpatine presumably died in 4 ABY, there were several beings who claimed to be Palpatine's son and heir. Ezra Man was one of them. However, after an investigation, it was revealed that Sarkef Quest was the father of Irek, not Palpatine. For a while, Sate Pestage was rumoured to be Palpatine's son. However, Pestage was actually revealed to be older than Palpatine, as well as have his own extended family. The Imperial Grand Moffs discovered that Triclops was actually the true son and heir of Palpatine. However, they declared him to be too insane and dangerous, primarily because of his pacifistic views. Instead, they supported another three-eyed mutant called Trioclus. They used the rumours of Palpatine's three-eyed son to falsely identify him as the heir. Triclops was moved to the Imperial Reprogramming Institute to remain hidden. This prison was actually where the Empire kept most of its dangerous prisoners. However, he escaped in 5 ABY and was rescued by Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, C-3PO, and Triclops' son, Ken. Triclops then joined the Alliance with the aid of Ken and Luke. Another claimant to the throne was Edelet Yeah, this is another name I don't have a chance of saying. Sorry, guys. But she was Palpatine's great niece. However, in the end, none of Palpatine's relatives succeeded him to the throne. While apprentices and masters are not considered to be sons, daughters, or fathers, they do often act as a father or child figure due to their bond. Palpatine, of course, had one master, Darth Plagueis, who he killed in his sleep. But he did have several apprentices, this being Darth Maul, Vergre, Count Dooku, otherwise known as Darth Tyrannus, Garth Ezar, Anakin Skywalker, otherwise known as Darth Vader, Mara Jade, Cronal, Lamaya, and at one point, briefly, Luke Skywalker. This concludes current information on Palpatine's family tree. Hopefully soon more will be revealed about Palpatine's son, partner, and other family members in canon. For now though, thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.